Yo, what's up? It's the culture. You already know. Hey, before y'all forget, hit that like button, press subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop this heat. You are. So yo, listen, we about to get into it. This video is about to be about surnames. You know, because a lot of people think that we have slave names. Our last names are slave names, especially the ones like my last name, which is Thompson or Johnson or any of those Jackson. You know, it's a bunch of them. Blackson, anything with like the sun on the end, S-O-N. People think that means like, you know, it does mean that. It means like, say, Johnson. That means John. It was John's son. You know what I mean? John's son. Or Thompson means like Tom's son. It was Tom. The father was Tom, and it's Tom's son. So that's his last name. So that's where it comes from. But a lot of people think that it was like a lot of people think our last names are slave names, that we got them from our slave owners, which is not true at all. Slavery is really overhyped. I mean, it happened both ways. White people were slaves more than blacks actually, but it's been overblown. It's been exaggerated. It's been dragged to make them more feel superior. Yes, it happened, but it didn't happen to the extent that they make it seem like. But that's another video. So our surnames, right? Our surnames comes from, those are our names. Those are not slave names. Those are our names. Those are American Indian names, Amerindian names. Aniazi, I think that's how you say it, names. Those are our names. Those have been here forever. Those are our names. Like, just like how all this land is named after Indian names like Cayuga, Onondaga, all them shits down south. I mean, pretty much this whole country is Indian names. So I'm about to show you some receipts showing what I'm telling you is true. That all these names are our names. They actually have our names. Because right now, I'll tell you, if it was true that it was their names, they would be European names because they're European. They came from Europe. So they will be Irish names. Where's my fucking hand at? Let me over here. They would be Irish names. They would be Italian names. They would be England names. They would be Polish names. And these are not those type of names. England names don't sound like our names. Italian names are not those names. Irish names are not those names. Like, you see what I'm saying? There would be more European names if we had their names. There would be European names, not American Johnson and Brown and Williams and, you know, names like that. That's our names. So, I mean, this book right here, this video, shout out to, I got this video from my boy So Selena. I think that's how you say it. My bad if I pronounced it wrong. So Selena _YT. This is his video. So if you want to go watch the whole video, or actually go subscribe to his channel, he got a lot of receipts, man. He got a lot of receipts. A lot of receipts. Now, I'm going to be using a lot of his material. Hope he don't mind. Shout out to you, brother. You're doing amazing work. You know, we got to bond together and get this thing moving. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to start off. This is a long video, so I'm not going to do the whole thing. Not even close to it. But I'm going to skim through like the first couple pages, which has nothing to do with the surnames, but it has a lot of other good information. And then I'll get to the surnames. So let's get it poppin'.
Emblem of America, the forgotten truth behind racism in America.
So this is
the
a
Secret
book.
Heritage, first book published in the United States on the heritage of Black America.
And it has the
before
emblem of
slavery
America.
author,
I'm sure y'all seen that before, but if
America.
not, let me show you, because I don't know if he's gonna go back up. That's that. Beautiful emblem of America. Beautiful lady of America. That's the emblem of America. All right, so let's get back to it.
first book published.
I'm gonna fast forward it to get to where I'm trying to get to.
I have
and then I'm not gonna like
the list of
go through it all, but I'm gonna like skim through it, and then you guys can stop it and pause it, and then read it for yourself without me having to sit here and hold it there while I read it or while you read it. So you can just stop the video while you're watching, pause it, and read it for yourself. But I'll read this right here. This is the appendix. Find your ancestral nation. It says, although all the Mary Indians are Negro equal black, I have included the list of freedmen Indians. This partial list of English surnames of Ameri Indian Negro people from the southeastern nations of Eniazi people. Southeastern nations is the southeast of America, like South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, that section, down south, the east down south. So English of southeastern nations of an Aniazi people. Aniazi is really a better name to use for us instead of Aboriginal is a real good name. Indigenous is good names, but Aniazi is what they called each other back in those days. And Ameri Indians. You see how it says Ameri Indians, not American Indians? It's Ameri Indians. That's beautiful. Aniazi people. All right, so the northern nations of tribes are not listed, like the tribes in New York, Chicago, like the tribes up north. They're not listed here. In future books, he says, more names will be added as they're uncovered.
Freedmen Indians.
So if you don't see a name here,
this partial list of
English surnames, which they have a lot of them. But if you don't see a surname, don't be mad because they probably just haven't been uncovered yet.
Of Anisazi people.
So let me skip over here because he's going to read this whole thing. And that is, damn. Don't stop it. And these are the tribes.
This is a new word for me that I don't know if you guys.
These are the tribes. If I can stop it there. Cherokee, Chickasaws, Choctaws, Muskogees, aka Creeks, which will be my tribe, the Creeks. But Muskogee is the actual name, is the better name, is the more proper name, is the Muskogees, aka Creeks. That would be what my tribe would be, because my people are from Alabama, and the Creeks, Muskogees, that's their area, is Alabama. And the Seminoles are in Florida area. I believe Choctaws, Cherokee is also in Florida area, plus other places like South Carolina, Georgia. Choctaws is like in Georgia. They're all over that southeast area. All right, let's keep it moving.
This is a new word.
This is some good shit right here. A couple questions and answers I want to show you. So like I said, man, I'm just gonna go through it, just skim it. I'm not gonna read it. I mean, I'll read a couple, but I'm gonna go through it, and then you guys can pause it at home or wherever you're watching that, and then you can read it after you pause it and stop it. You can read it. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I will skim it so you'll be able to pause it. All right, it says, how many indigenous root races of human species are there? 3. Indigenous root populations are Asian, Aniazi, which are the Mary Indians, and then the continent of Africa. I don't even know how to spell that word. I don't even want to try, and so I can butcher it. All right, what geographical areas do the root races of people lived? Each indigenous race created by Earth has a soil section or continent with the planet Earth. So basically, what geographical areas are the root races? So there's 3 root races, and it's saying what areas do they come from, and it says each indigenous race created by the Earth has their own section. So obviously, Africa has the Africa section, Asian has over there Asia section, and we have the Americas, which is North, South, and Central. What race do Negro, aka Black America, actually represent? Indigenous heritage to the Western Hemisphere, known as the Americas. Indigenous heritage to the Western Hemisphere, known as the Americas. I said it right the first name, but I didn't know it was going to be a period there. Our ancestral name is Aniazi. People indigenous to America are ethnically classified as Amerindians, referred to now as Negro/Black America. Let me move it over. Fucking good. Okay, let's go.
We're gonna start.
Damn. Let me go. His pocket
Reading
up.
from page 48 all the way
So y'all can pause it.
to 51.
All this time right here, y'all can pause it and read for yourself, because I'm not gonna read everything.
But I just wanted to touch
So
base so
right
we know.
there. Okay, so what race? What? Yeah, I already read it. So indigenous heritage to the Western Hemisphere, known as the Americas. Let me read it again. What race do Negro, aka Black America, actually represent? So it's asking, what race do we actually represent? Indigenous heritage to the Western Hemisphere, known as the Americas. Our ancestral name is Aniazi. People indigenous to America are ethnically classified as Amerindians, referred to as Negro/Black America. The children born from the females of America or Amerindian heritage are labeled Negro. They are also referred to as children of the forest in America. The pyramid builders, or mound builders, is a given name to their massive civilization in the whole Western Hemisphere. As you know, there are pyramids in America also. I mean, not America, well, North America, United States, and South America. Like down there in the Amazon, specifically, there's big pyramids, actually bigger than anything that's in Egypt. Mound builders, there's a bunch of mounds over in Ohio, Mississippi, mounds all through the United States. So that was us. So what then it says? What does the word indigenous mean?
What they're talking about. All right,
I gotta
so
go back because he's starting at the top.
To 51 about the Anasazi people, and then we're gonna get back to the roll call.
Oh damn it!
But I just wanted to.
What does the word indigenous mean? The term indigenous is an international or global term to represent the original Earth people created by the planet Earth, designated to a section of soil with Earth to have as their home soil. I think this is placement from Earth inheritance. As indigenous people of Earth, they have an unconditional Earth covenant for eternity to live in the section of Earth soil/soul as a part of the natural life within organism Earth. In other words, the people who have sovereignty over the soil from the planet Earth to the soil, which is us. We have sovereignty over this land. This is our land. We're rightfully covenant to this land. This is our soil, it's our soul, this is everything. We're connected to the dirt and the soil of this land through we're connected through it, through our DNA, through our everything in your body. You got everything in this earth and this world, you also have in your body. So we're basically connected to this land in a chemistry way. What does the term Indian mean?
Touch base so we know what they're talking about.
I just want to read a couple. I found it cool myself. I learned some things myself.
251 about the Anasazi people. And then
people. Maybe I can read it from here. What does the term Indian mean? It is a global collective term Europeans use to represent the individual indigenous person within a race collective of indigenous people of the earth. So basically, Indian, we didn't call each other Indians. Europeans called us Indians. Is because what I did in my research, what a lot of people don't know, is it's just short for indigenous. They just said, instead of calling us the indigenous people or indigenous, they just call us Indian, which is just short for indigenous. Okay. Indians of America or Amerindians is a collective population term used to identify the indigenous people living in the Western Hemisphere of the New World, which is actually the Old World. but we'll get to that. North, Central, and South America, including the Caribbean, Australia, New Guinea, Pacific Islands, the Philippines. The term originally was applied only to people. Damn, I can't get to it. Oh, what the fuck is this?
We're gonna get back to the roll call, but I just wanted to touch base so we know.
I'll wait till he gets down there, so I can see it. All right. Guinea, Pacific Islands. The term originally was applied only to people who look like the soil of the earth, as brown, tawny, dark, chocolate brown, aka red, skinned person living in the Caribbean islands who represent the indigenous or original people living, thriving in a new section of earth soil discovered world by Europeans before and during the time of discovery by Columbus. Basically, they say the new world because to Europeans it was a new world to them. But actually, America is actually the oldest piece of land in the world. It's actually the oldest, older than Egypt, Africa, all of that. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Skinned person living in the Caribbeans who represent. How many groups of people lived in North America?
Okay, how many groups of people lived in North America before discovery? 3 groups. These groups are
America before discovery. Three groups. 3 groups are
the Aniazi, aka American Indian, aka Negro people, are the original, oldest, and largest population of over 500 million. As a collective of people, they developed a culture and civilization called the North to Southeastern Mound Builders, Eastern Woodland peoples, the Southwestern Plains, which would be like New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, probably like south of California. This is okay. So the Southwestern Plains, which is like New Mexico, Arizona, like probably like half of Texas, Las Vegas, like probably like the southern part of California, like down that way, are the first immigrants migrating people from Asia into the Central Plains. Navajo, Pueblo, very small Asian / Aniazi. So basically what this is saying is these are the first immigrants that came over here, that migrated over here from Asia, because the Indians that they call the Native Americans now, which like who they're trying to call the Indians now, they are Mongolian, which is a type of Asian people. They're from Asia. So these are those people. They've been here a long time too. Well, not a long time, but they've been here before Columbus, before the Europeans. So the Europeans would have ran into them, but instead of calling us the original Indians, which we are, which we had way more people than these people because they migrated over here. So instead of calling the 500 million people the original people of the land, they switched it to say that these was, because there's only a few of them, and you had to say somebody was here, so they said that these people are the Indians. Never mind us. They try to throw us that we came from Africa because they know we're the overpowered shit. But okay, that's for a different story. The Alaskan people, which are also those same type of people, those same type of Mongolian looking people, the same type of Indians that you will see on the reservations now, kind of like chinky eyes, real light, look past for Asian. Those are the Alaskan people. Those are people that you will find up in Canada, up in like the northern part of America, like all the way up in Maine, or like up in like Canada coming down into like America. It's like up in Montana, Alaska. Those are those Indians, which are the same type of Indians I just mentioned that they try to claim with the whole people that cover this whole land, which is false. They probably covered 0.5%, not even 1%, and we covered 99% of this motherfucker. All right, let's keep it moving.
The Anasazi, I
ain't gonna clown my boy, but his reading skills is. I don't think.
And South America, Amerindians.
Damn it! We'll back up. Right there.
classified as
Okay, which race population occupied all of the continent in North, Central, Caribbean, and South America? The Aniyazi heritage people classified as Amerindians, renamed Negro, and their cultural civilization, North, Central, and South America mound builders, which is us. Which is the indigenous population are today's Black America descendants of the vanished Aniyazi race of people of the Western Hemisphere called North, Central, and South America, also known as Amerindians. That's a beautiful name. I love that name. Who are the Aniyazi people? The Aniyazi population of people are the original human race as a part of the Western Hemisphere section of the planet Earth called Americas. They are referred to as the Ancient Ones or Pyramid people. They are the people directly created by Earth, with the blood connection to the emotion of Earth. Let's keep it going so I can go down more.
Aniyazi race of people.
They are the people directly created by Earth, the blood connection to the emotion of Earth. Earth races at one time inhabited the whole planet. The Aniyazi peoples of the Americas are the Earth's pyramid population of people. Let me read that again. The Aniyazi peoples of the Americas are the Earth's pyramid population of peoples in the Western Hemisphere. In North America, the Aniyazi people called their nation of peoples, which is going to be a tough word.
Yes.
The Aniyazi people called their nation of peoples Ani Yomowiga, meaning the principal peoples, people that have principle, which is just us. That just is just screaming us because we have principles, we have morals, we have. Okay, other names identifying their race population are Eastern Woodland peoples, aka the Cherokee, Algonquin, Choctaw, Muskegee, Seminoles, Chickasaw, and thousands more. There's thousands of Indian tribes. Okay, what is the name of the Aniyazi race civilization? The Aniyazi race civilization in North America is called North.
They are referred to as the Ancient Ones. By
What is the name of the Aniyazi race civilization? The Aniyazi race civilization in North America is called North to Southeastern Pyramid or Mound Builders. Who are the Mound Builders? The Mound Builders is the name given by foreigners for the massive cultural civilization developed over thousands of years by our Aniyazi Amerindian ancestors, inhabiting all of the Americas at the time of discovery by foreigners that was thriving in America before and during colonial discovery, settlement, and influence. Our ancestral civilization is considered the oldest and most advanced horticulture, matriarchal, equalitarian governed. I believe it's going to say in the world. Okay, that's on the next page. Let's get over here. He's not done reading. Okay, so there it continues and it says, so you see it says, our ancestral civilization is considered the oldest and most advanced horticulture, matriarchal, equalitarian governed, right? So it's the oldest and most advanced horticulture, and it's gonna say, flip the page, boom. Civilization on the planet Earth. The Aniyazi or Amerindian race is a master of root race for humanity with the planet Earth. So it's the oldest civilization on the planet Earth. Our population inhabits the complete Western Hemisphere. Our ancestors are the Aniyazi people, built over 250 million or more earthen-shaped pyramids over the last 43,000 years in North, Central, and South America, including the islands. How many years did the Aniyazi mound building civilization flourish in America? For thousands of years until 1705 through 1868. Okay. I'm gonna make another video on when shit changed and how shit changed. People be like, if this is our land and we've always been here, how's it like this now? Well, for a couple different reasons, and I'll get to that. Okay, how many years did the Aniasi mound builders since the 17th or until the overthrow of the culture and establishment of patriarchy? Artifacts found in southeastern United States of America are older than the artifacts uncovered in Egypt. They date back as far as 7,000 to 12,000 years. How big was their population in America? It is written, American Indians populated every inch of America. The estimate of the population is from 500 million or more. In the United States, the population estimate in 1879, which is about 150 years ago, is 290 million, according to the Handbook of Federal Indian Law. So in 1879, which is about 130 years ago, not that long, we had 290 million people, according to the Handbook of Federal Indian Law. And they saying that was just in the United States, not just in America, which is North, South, and Central. They say in the United States we had that many. That's a big number. I don't know. That's a big number. But we did have a lot of people, and we still have a lot of people. And they try to say in the census that they have so many more people than us. Which is false. It's just another false flag to try to show superiority. You know what I mean? They have we probably about 80% to their 20 really, 70% to their 30 really. But they trying to flip it and say they're the 70 and we're the 30, which is impossible. But anyways, okay. What heritage lineages make up the Anizi culture of mound builders? So it's the Yammer Cherokee, Chickasaw, Muskegee, not Creeks, I guess. Oh, Muskegees, not Creeks.
According to the Handbook
Muskegee
of
is the right
Federal
word,
Indian
not
Law.
Creeks.
What heritage lineage
so this is
make
where
up
I'm
the
not gonna read everything. I just wanted to read the first couple things, but I'll let you guys, if y'all want to read it, I'll just go through it.
America are dark copper.
I want to get to this. Written in 1841 by author George Catlin. George Catlin, a noted ethnographer, describes Indians. So this guy right here, which is probably a white guy, a noted ethnographer, describes Indians of America as all primitive tribes known in America are dark, copper-colored, with jet black hair. As you read, there are no white-skinned people indigenous to America. Some American Indians have straight hair, while most possess curls in the extreme and every level of wavy hair in between. Texture of the hair is generally fine, soft, as silk, or coarse and harsh. It also noted. Today we call this type of hair nappy hair. The coarse hair will stand anything and will grow thick. The fine hair is delicate and considered hair that will not grow long because of breakage. Okay, let's get down to the bottom of that.
Of wavy hair.
Caitlin also noted the hair of men falling down to the hams and sometimes to the ground is divided into plaits or slabs 2 inches width and filled with profusion of glue and earth, which becomes very hard and remains unchanged from year to year. And those are dreadlocks. Today,
that will not grow.
Today, this form of hair is called locks or dreadlocks. Caitlin also continues. Women used deer oil in their hair, and it was long and flowing, in plaits or braids. Men wore their hair shaved with a top lock or totally bald. What are the ethnic characteristics for American Indian peoples of North America hair? What are the ethnic characteristics for American Indian peoples of North America hair? Textured hair. Today it's called kinky or wavy hair. not Asian or Caucasian straight. Our kind of hair represents the collective texture of leaves with the trees creating a forest. That is why most indigenous females have experienced prejudice against their hair. Your hair represents the forest of America and your blood reflecting from you. Please note, it is well noted, when correctly nourished, American Indian hair looks edible, like a sponge, and feels as soft as flower petals. It's beautiful. Alright, so that right there, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna stop right there and get to the surnames because this video is gonna get long.
Please note,
I'm gonna leave a link to this video so you guys can.
If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe.
Let's see if I can catch that page.
Back to the roll call. Just want to make sure we get some heritage on these words. Thank you for making it this far into the video. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe.
We're gonna get to the surnames.
Comment your thoughts down below. What you think
Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna scan through. I'm not gonna sit here and read them all
ancestral nation.
Show them all.
Okay.
I'm gonna show them all, but I'm not gonna read them all. So like I said, you can pause it and slow down and look for yourself. So I'm just gonna scan it basically.
More names will be added. Stuff like that, okay?
Cherokees,
so if you don't see your name, don't feel bad. All right, so, and I did my genealogy and I didn't come from Africa or some nonsense like that. So
these are all
my name isn't
names.
in here. So we're gonna do a quick roll call. I don't really know how. Not public.
These are all our names.
Coming up. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be taking too long.
All these are our
so
names.
Seconds in each section. All right.
Our names. God damn. That's my fool. God damn it. I don't see my goddamn. I don't see my damn whatchamacallits. Alright. So boom. These are all our names.
I'll make sure. Alright. Let's try to get like a so they can see if they see their names for real. Like I said, my name wasn't up in here. You know, I was kind of disappointed, but I was like, nah, it's all good. It's just a couple of tribes,
that's
not
mine.
all the tribes. There's
this
like,
is was, I believe, the Cherokees.
500 tribes, you know.
Okay, that was a Cherokee nation. No, so now these are the Chickasaws.
And then we got the Chickasaws.
They got the same names, and some got the same name. Most of them got the same names in each tribe. So like I said, you can pause it. I find yours.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm just gonna scan it.
Cool.
My name is in every tribe.
Name or anything, just say if you saw your name on the roll call. Here. And then
I like to show my name.
Make sure I get this nice and flat.
All of these names. Mine is right there. Okay. So the next one is Choctaws.
Coming over here.
Pause it, look for your name. I don't know I keep saying that, but just in case you get mad and like, it's going too fast, you're going too fast. You can always pause it. pretty fast himself. Again.
Let me make sure this is flat.
I know I'm in this one. These are the Choctaws again. Not again, but Choctaws. There I am again. Thompson. Let's see the V's. W's. Okay.
Then we go to the Muskogees.
The Creeks. Now this is my tribe. This will be my tribe. This will be where my ancestors came from. My people are from Alabama, and this is their territory. So let's see if my name is in my tribe's surnames. He goes pretty fast. I can just let it play. Come on, bro. All our names. Like I said, if we had their names, these names would be European names. These are not European names. There will be Irish names. There will be Italian names. There will be England names. There would be any other European country name. You know, Russian name, Ukrainian name, a German name. These are not those. These are American names. Okay, let's see if my name is in my tribe name. Thompson. Let it be. There we go, Thompson. Boom, 4 for 4. Seminoles.
Check out the Seminoles.
I'll fast forward it because it's getting on time. I'll let it rock.
Let me know if y'all see y'all name. Move my hand.
All these names.
Make sure I'm trying to keep this steady.
Steady spaghetti.
Try to lay it flat.
Okay, I think I've seen it. 5 for 5. My name in all of these tribes. I mean, you know, I got a common last name, Thompson. Not surprised. I believe that's the last one.
All right, so that's it. Thank you.
All right, so that was it, man. I mean, I've been knew this information before I even seen this video. You know, I knew this information, but before I started researching, you know, you thought that your name was a slave name. So for the longest time, we carry all this around. Before you know who you was and who you are, you think these things, and then not only do they show you these things and tell you these things, we run with it with our imagination to make even bigger and more what it is just through our imagination. But so I always thought that was what it was. I mean, I did and I didn't. I always had like a thing like they say it was a slave name, but I always like, I believed it half, and I didn't believe it. You know what I mean? But now I did research, like I said before I even seen this video. I knew that because I ran into another video that talked about it. It didn't show names like this, but it just broke it down how our names are our names. So that was this video, man. Hope y'all liked it. If you did, hit the like button, press subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop these videos. Have a good night, man. I'm out. Well.